Guinea Pig Devil's Experiment, which is the first of like a 20 film franchise. There's like 10 Japanese ones and there's 10 American guinea pigs. And it's all the same shit from what I'm seeing. Someone gets tortured, and that's the entire plot. So this first one, what happens is a woman minding her own business. She gets caught in like a big jellyfish net. They grab her, they smack her, they kick her, they like throw meat at her, they put a needle through her eye, they give her like titty twisters. It's a bunch of weird shit, and then they're just trying to see how much she can endure, which is faulty by idea. How can you see how much a person can endure? Everybody endures different levels of pain. You know, there's people who smoke cigarettes for 10 years and die. There's people who smoke cigarettes for 80 years and nothing bad happens to them. It's all subjected to the individual, so if you're trying to see how much the human body can endure, you failed before the rocket even took off. It exploded. You're done. You're stupid. But that's this entire fucking franchise, which I think is pretty stupid. It's trying to be like disturbing, right? But get this. It's a found footage movie without a found footage camera. How the fuck do you pull that off? Do you hear how stupid that sounds? So a found footage camera is like supposed to be scrambling everywhere. It's low quality and oh my god, you're not supposed to be seeing this. But this is found footage. Yo guys, bust out the 4K camera and we're gonna have, you know, angles like this where it's operating from the woman's point of view. Then how the fuck is it found footage if you're recording from the woman's point of view, you dumbass? You failed. Done. You're done. So stupid. Now, the only reason I'm going over this is because of the Dafu Love video where I wanted to debunk that, and that's American Guinea Pig, which we're going to get to that at some point. And it's on the iceberg. 4th tier. Apparently supposed to be incredibly disturbing. Woo! So we're going to go ahead and figure that shit out. So before I do jump into this in a history lesson, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Also, check out my Patreon. Exclusive content, early access content, exclusive Discord. And the early access content, you'll be getting it days and sometimes weeks or even months in advance before it comes to YouTube. And you'll get your name in the credits. So thank you to everybody who is a patron. And thank you so much to everybody who will become a patron. It helps me out so fucking much and it keeps me making videos just like this. Now let's get into the history lesson. When was this made? 1985. Who is it by? This is the guy who made it. You want to check out more of his garbage? Go ahead, you do that. Be my guest. How long is this movie? 43 minutes or 42 minutes and 40 seconds. And now here's how I'm going to go about reviewing this. I'm going to do a live reaction, which I'm going to be watching this shit. I'm going to try to put as much as I can up here. Again, as you know, YouTube guidelines. So I got to be careful. We're going to be walking on thin ice over here. Going to be careful. I don't want that shit to crack and I don't want to drown here. Then I'm going to do a full breakdown where I'm breaking down each and every single scene. I'm going to give my thoughts on that shit. And then I'm going to give it a rating. I'm going to rate it like, well, it's not going to be a high rating. You could already tell it's not going to be a high rating, so I don't know. Do I really need to rate this shit? No one's sitting here like, yeah, this might be a 5-star classic. It's going to be a 10 out of 10 from The Raven. I just shitted on it, so it's not going to be a high rating. Expect it to be like a 1 through 3 out of 10. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like a 10 system, and I'm going to get very specific. I'm not going to be like, this is a 9 out of 10. I hate when people fucking rate shit like that. This is a 7 out of 10. No, give me like, this is a 4.387776321. You know what I'm saying? Out of 23. I want a specific rating. I want to get down to the nitty gritty detail, which is what I'm going to do. So with all that shit being said, let's jump right into the review. So here we are. This is the movie Guinea Pig. I'm going to do a live reaction. As I said before, several years ago, I obtained a private video under the title Guinea Pig. Like I said, it's like a found footage. You received this shit. People are just handing this out. Commentary said, report experiment, bearable pain, corrosion of people's senses. Again, this is dumb. What I can endure, you can't endure, and vice versa. Some of you guys can endure more things, and like, let's say you can out-drink me with alcohol. Or, no, you can't. You can't do that. You can out-smoke me when it comes to bud. You can't do that either. You could probably do more push-ups. Oh, no, you can't do that either. I'm the greatest ever! Sorry. You see, already I have a problem with this movie. How do you end up in a sack like that, you know? I don't get that. What were you, walking in a wooded area? Ooh, a biscuit. Ooh, a biscuit. Ooh, a biscuit. And you just got caught in a big fucking sack? Like, if you get abducted because 3 dudes jump out of a van and throw you in there, I get that. But you were nibbling on food and got caught in a net like a fucking wild boar? That's stupid. Already, done. I don't even want to watch this shit. So it's the summer of 1980X, which I hate it when movies do this shit. I don't understand why they do it. Why can't you just give us a specific year? So it could range from anywhere from 1980 to 1989. Are we solving algebra or are we watching a fucking movie? I don't get that shit. What's with the X? The movie came out in 1985 anyway. So what are you hiding? So this is the first stage. It's called hit, which they're going to be hitting it. Now, I need you to know this. This is all a movie. This is not real. All the actors are okay. All the actors are doing well. Alright, I don't know if that's true. They're probably doing horrible. I mean, look at the movie. But I think the actors are still alive. They're okay. They're fine. Take my word for it. Take my word for it. Here we go. She's about to get hit. It's gonna suck. Oh, she already flinched. That's 2 for flinching. Oh, shit. Well, that's the first one. Oh, damn. That was a rough one. Damn. Smacking the shit out of this woman. Reminds me of that Akon song. Smack that, get on the floor. Smack that, give me some more. He's smacking the shit out this bitch, yo. It reminds me of one of those tapping phone games, man. You just keep tapping the screen, you build up money on the side, then you go ahead and you buy, like, properties and shit like that. You buy upgrades. Oh, look, he just bought an upgrade. He's about to wet his hand and put some powder on it. Yeah, like I was saying. Just turn that normal slap to an omega slap. This is about to be the 51st slap. 50 slaps, man. How the fuck did you put water and powder on your hand and you nerfed your slaps? It don't make no sense to me. He's got a sack. Pause. Oh shit, it's a sack of coins. Oh, bitch. I guess we could say he's depositing a pain check. Like a paycheck, but it's a pain check. You know what I'm saying? Stand up, hurry. Oh, you just tripped her. Who said stand up? What the fuck is this? Simon Says? You're tripping it because she stood up? No, I didn't say Simon Says, so now you're kicking it for it? Oh, look at these amazing kicks of doom. Look at them. Oh, these are so vicious. Oh, man, a Steven Seagal trip. That is crazy. I never seen nothing like that. It's been a minute straight of them just kicking the shit out of her and saying, don't go away. Well, they're not kicking the shit out of her. They're the pussy-ass kicks. Again, it's a movie. It's a movie. Disclaimer, it's a movie. They're pussy-ass kicks. Look at that. Oh, man, what a hard kick. It is too early to sleep. Hey, get up. Who fucking elected him the president of dreams? What, you can't go to sleep until he tells you to? Fuck this guy. Go to sleep. Why is he wearing that mask? Is he just like the fucking Hamburglar with that stupid little mask? I can't take this guy seriously. Yeah, look at him. What is this shit? A corny little fucking superhero mask. Or is it a supervillain mask? Is that guy in the background wearing glasses? Imagine getting your ass whipped by a guy who's 5'2", wearing glasses. I'm 5'10", so if I go to Japan, I'm like Cloverfield by sheer fucking comparison. Let alone getting beaten up by a tiny little Asian dude. You kidding me? What is he gonna do? Fix my router? Claw. What does that even mean? You're gonna get a claw? Like a bear claw? Or are you gonna get Mick Foley to give the fucking mandible claw? Claw? Damn, they're pinching the shit out of this woman. Again, this is a movie. I gotta keep saying this is a movie. Why is she moaning like that? Why is she moaning like that? Like, okay, I gotta pause this. If I'm in pain and someone's giving me a pinchy pinch, I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, that's how I'm gonna fucking yell. Not gonna be moaning. Alright, so now they're pinching her arm skin. But I gotta ask, what's next? A purple nurple? If you don't know what a purple nurple is, it's the titty twister. If you don't know what a titty twister is, when you grab someone's nipple and you twist that shit. We used to do that all the time in middle school and high school. We used to scoop the fat boys, you know. You had a lot of fat kids in the locker room when we were in high school and middle school. So when you take off your shirt, you scoop their titty. You go like that, a little scoop. Johnny, stop touching my tits. Stop it. I always be like, well, then stop growing them. Stop growing them. Scoop. Double scoop. Put that on a cone. You get them so mad, man. How the fuck are you just around about in this net again? Has she tried like grabbing it? You can gnaw at that shit. Use your teeth. You start gnawing at that. You can grab the top of the net and start jumping up and down. You can break the branch. There's so many ways to get out of this. Whoa, okay. There's so many. This is making me fucking nauseous. There's so many ways to get out. Okay, I'm getting car sick. I'm getting net sick. Never mind. I'm skipping this shit. All the time in middle school when kids used to do this, I'm not gonna lie, I was always a douchebag that kicked the shit out of the chair. Every time their back turned to me, I'd kick it hard as fuck and they would fall over and splat on the ground. No, who kicked it? I used to sit there like, I don't know. You know, sometimes you just fall. Oh, and she gets free liquor? What the fuck is she crying for? Yo, they got her pretty fucked up. They got her drunk and they got her spinning like 100 times, man. This is pretty insane. Make a dodge. Make a dodge? What does that even mean? They wanted to just assemble a fucking car right now? How's she gonna do that? Make a dodge. Just supposed to grab scraps and make a fucking Challenger or a Charger? How's that even possible? She's not a factory. So now they're gonna torture her with sound, aka they're gonna make her listen to Logic's new fucking album, which Logic is one of the worst rappers I've ever heard in my entire life. I mean, I had the displeasure of listening to Logic. And if you listen to Logic unironically, I don't know what to fucking tell you. Every single song is always like the worst rapping I've ever heard. This motherfucker says some shit like this. This is from Logic. This is Logic. This is a quote. I killed Captain Crunch. and the whole damn bunch. That makes me a serial killer. Get it? Cause like cereal, like he kills Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch is dead. This is Captain Crunch. So Captain Crunch is dead, and because he killed Captain Crunch and like all the other cereal, that makes him like a serial killer. You know, like cereal, but then like cereal, like you're fucking garbage, dude. He's fucking horrible. The worst fucking rapper. He's exactly what black people think white rappers are. Because black people think white rappers are corny, fucking cringe, and dorky. Those are 3 words to perfectly describe Logic. Go listen to Corday, Joyner Lucas, Hapson. There's so many other rappers. Chris Rivers, fucking Kendrick. There's so many other rappers out there. Fucking listen to Logic. Here's a fucking Logic song. I'm about to spit a crazy flow. Cheer me if you know. Cheerio. Cheerio. Here we go. Get the fuck out of here with that weak ass shit, you pierogi. You see, now she's yelling. This is how she should have yelled when they were fucking with her earlier. Now she's yelling like this over sound. It was like 10 hours plus and she's 20 hours and she's drooling. It's disgusting. Take that shit with you, so on eBay for $4.99. Oh, and that's his little brother right there. That's for $2.99. Oh, they're gonna pull out her fucking fingernail. Oh. Damn. She's back in the cocoon again. What is this, like her home screen or some shit? Why is she always in this fucking cocoon? Alright, so next up is burn. That's oil. Yep, that looks to be oil. Again, with the weird-ass moans. Now, again, of course, this is just a movie. But why does she moan like that? I don't fucking get that. Why does she keep moaning like that? 150 degrees. It's 150 degrees Celsius, which is like 300-something degrees Fahrenheit. This bitch should be yelling from this. There's no fucking way she doesn't. She sounds like she's turning into a werewolf. What is that? Oh man, she turned from Sleepy Beauty into Sleepy Burning. They cooked it to a crispy crisp. Alright, next up you got worms. Those aren't even worms, those are fucking maggots. What do you mean? Maggots aren't worms? No, maggots are not worms. A worm is a long pink thing that goes inside of the ground. A maggot is a larvae of like a bug, like a fly. It's a larvae, I think, right? They're worm-like, but they're not worms. So essentially, a worm doesn't like metamorphosize and turn into something else, but never mind, I'm not a fucking wormologist. Are worms maggots?
According to Quora, maggot is a young insect before it grows wings and legs and becomes a fly. Worm is a small animal with a long thin body and no eyes, bones, or legs.
Oh shit, yeah, you know, they're not worms. I knew it. I was like, I'm not a wormologist, but guess who just got a degree in wormology? That's the... Maggots can't even hurt you unless like you're decaying. Then a maggot will fuck you up. Otherwise, they can't really... Oh, unless it's like a botfly. Then a botfly maggot, yo, them things don't give a fuck. They'll go inside you. Pause. This reminds me of this time when I chased my ex with a dead bird because she was being a bitch. We were in high school. It was like 12th grade. And she wouldn't stop talking shit, so I picked up a dead bird. It was covered with maggots. I started chasing it with it. And again, I was on a football team and wrestling team, so I'm 20 times faster than her, but I ran out of pace, so I would just be on her tail. And she kept screaming and screaming. I waited till she ran out of stamina, and she locked herself into like this giant cage. And she kept screaming at me. She's like, fucking stop! Stop! And I kept going like this with a dead bird across the cage. I was like, come out. Come out and play. Like the Warriors. Guts? Is this a Berserk reference? Is this a JoJo reference? I'm at this point in the movie where it's kind of like overdoing its stay, where it feels like it should have ended like 20 minutes ago, but it just won't fucking end. We're only 35 minutes in and I'm just like tapped out. Alright, I can't show this, but he's cutting her hand open with a scalpel. It looks fake as fuck though, but again, YouTube guidelines. But you're gonna cut her hand open with a scalpel after you've already tortured her with sound for 20 hours in a row. You've thrown, 1,000 pounds of raw meat at her. You've bludgeoned the shit out of her. You ripped out her fingernail. You've given her titty twisters. You smacked her in the face 300 times. And now it's tiny cut with a scalpel. That ain't exactly fucking topping what you just did now, is it? Oh, shit. Yeah, I can't show that. They're putting a needle through the side of her eye. And it's coming out the top of it. Oh, my lord. Yeah, she's not screaming while getting a fucking needle in the eye. I don't get, again. So when they grab her knuckle and they twist that shit in a 360, she doesn't scream. When they make her listen to Logic, she does scream. He's that fucking bad. Wow. Point proven. The needle's completely through her eye. It's coming out of her fucking pupil. I'm not joking. She's sitting in that same cocoon again. What is she, fucking Frieza from Dragon Ball Super? Why is she always in that cocoon? The details of the experiment were missing. And when I reviewed the video, shut up. Oh yeah, 3 guys are under investigation. Shut up. So the movie goes like this. A woman gets caught in a big ass net by a couple of dorks. I don't know how you get caught in a net like that. I've just never seen human abduction done this way. Not that I've seen human abduction and not that I participated in it. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it, you wouldn't think it'd be a big fucking net. What did you put, crumbs under there and she got caught in it? But that's not the point. So she gets caught, brought to some dungeon by some ITT tech students. They smack her, kick her, hit her with coins, trip her. They put like horrible music in her ear. They boil her alive, throw guts at. I don't know where the fuck they got 50 pounds of animal guts from, but fuck. And then after that, they put a needle through her eye. Why? To see how much a human body can endure? That's fucking stupid. It's just dumb. The plot of this movie is horrible. It's a horrible plot. If I had to rate it out of a 10, it gets a 1.2. The movie itself. Now, on a disturbing level. How disturbing was it? Well, it's hard to call it disturbing when you can just type in gore on Google in the year 2023, 2021, you can just type it from the years 2006. Not even. From the year like 99 to today, you type in gore on Google, you'll find shit way more horrible. Like that. So, again, in matter of fact, during this time, there was like Faces of Death, Traces of Death, Faces of Gore, Traces of Gore, Mondo Cane, and a whole bunch of other fucking horrible shit, which shows real gore. So by the time this already came out, we're trying to be disturbing here, mind you, it's just trying to disturb you. It's already out of date. Again, like I said before, this rocket blew up before it could even fucking take off. It is a failure. It is a failure. I guess if I had to rate it on a disturbing level, 3.1 chihuahuas out of 10 Coke bottles. I guess that's what we're going to do here. That's my rating scale. That's what it is. 3.1 chihuahuas out of 10 Coke bottles. Put it in the books. That's the disturbing fucking rating right there. Not that disturbing. You can find shit 100 times worse by accident. By accident. You can find worse shit on YouTube. Again, like I said, with the Friday Night Funkin', people are actually uploading Funky Town Gore, which is the guy getting his face peeled off and getting stabbed with objects. 100 times worse here. And then you come over here and it's just like, this is supposed to be found footage, but it has realistic camera shots with high quality cameras as well. And it has like point of views, you know what I'm saying? Where it shows it from like the woman's angle right here. Then it can't be fucking found footage if it's showing it from her point of view. It can't be found footage. Like if it was like one camera shot in this one part and it just showed the guys moving around in a room and it was like they were shuffling around and it shows it all happening. And like they make it also very shitty quality, then it'd be more believable. But you got a high quality camera, you're having different camera angles with every scene. It's horrible. It's just shit. Whoever made this didn't think it through perfectly. You tried something and you failed. And there's like 8 to 9 more of these when it comes to the Japanese version. Then there's an American spin-off, which is about 5 to 6 of those. So it's gonna be great. So with that shit being said, put it in the books. What is it? Japanese Guinea Pig Part 1 Devil's Experiment of like 8 of these shits. Thumbs down. Hold on. Does it get a double thumbs down? No, just 1 thumbs down. 1 thumbs down from the Raven. Don't watch it. Just watch something else. You've probably seen worse shit on your own free time. Again, you've probably seen worse shit on accident than you've actually seen in here. If you've seen a broken limb in real life, it's way worse. If you've seen a busted lip in real life, it's worse than what this has to offer. So that's the end of the video. Like, favorite, share. Most importantly, don't forget to comment and subscribe. I'm your boy, Cold Raven. Check out my Patreon for early access content, exclusive content, and all this other content over there. You get days, weeks, and sometimes months in advance. Name in the credits. I'm going to catch y'all the fuck later. See y'all on my Discord, which is Patreon only for the time being. Oh, I was about to do it. If you're a chick, go flick your bean. If you're a guy, go jack your dick. Or you can flip that way. Peace.